Listen, last time out, I thought that was a fantastic win for you. Did you feel like, I don't know, like turning a corner, or like there was a moment where you're like, man, it all came together?
Yeah, I think so. I made some adjustments to my training camp, and just mental and physical adjustments. You got to continue to grow in this sport, especially if things aren't working out how you want them to.
Yeah, hand issues, I know, a concern. I mean, give us the update. How are they? What's the process of getting those healthy?
Yeah, ready to scrap. That's the update. Ready to go. The hands are brittle. They have been, but they're healthy now. I had injured both of them last fight, but luckily they healed up pretty quick. So I'll be ready to go, man. You know me. I'm always gonna throw something real hard, no matter punches or kicks. So that's what you're getting from me.
I was gonna say, I don't think you ever show any fear or hesitation, but I do wonder. I mean, those are your tools, right? I mean, is it hard going into a fight knowing, like, damn it, I'm probably gonna walk out of here with something wrong?
Yeah, but you know what, man? It's about perspective. I know I'm going to bleed and I'm going to be injured every fight, and I already know that going in, so it don't matter when it happens. And I look down and see my broken hand in the fight. Oh, okay. Got another hand, got some shins, got some elbows. So it's about perspective, man. Us fighters, we're so tough, man. We're too tough for our own good. Yeah.
It's true. Give me the matchup. I mean, Lent's a name that, not necessarily a superstar of the sport by any stretch, but a guy that's been around for a long, long time. So when this was the matchup they gave you, what was your initial reaction?
Well, I wanted to get into that upper echelon of guys. So you can't just climb in there, because everybody wants to fight up. So Lentz and a couple of those other veterans, they're kind of sitting right there on the doorstep. So and he's trying to work his way back up. The timing worked. We both fought on the same card, so it made sense. I needed a bigger name. He's not flashy, but he's on an uptick lately, and I think he was in a title eliminator at one point. So to have a win over him is that's saying something. He's got some good wins. So I'm excited for the challenge. I'm well prepared, and I'm gonna let it rip, man, like usual.
He said that when he got the matchup, he was like, I didn't even know who that guy was. I mean, there's a lot of guys that don't watch fights. I mean, so I guess it's not abnormal. But when you hear something like that, I mean, does it bother you? Do you take it serious? What do you think?
No, that's how he is. He's an arrogant guy. He's kind of different. I mean, look at his nickname, the Carney. So he's just a different guy. He don't have to watch fights, man. It doesn't matter. But that's good for me, man. He's underestimating me for sure. He thinks that he can just rely on his past and his experience to get in there and coast to a win. He's wrong. So he's got his hands full, whether he realizes it or not. He will soon.
For a while, you've been kind of knocking on that door, saying I'm ready to kind of move up, past this area. Do you feel like this is the fight? Do you feel like a win over him, especially if it's the kind of win you got last time out, is enough to make that leap?
Yeah, 100%. I think after this, I move into the top echelon of guys, the top third, top 15 opponent, or top 20. I think this should be better than top 20. But yeah, with a win, I'm moving up for sure, and I'm going to get on that Nashville card 5 weeks later.
Dude, I was going to ask you, you think you can do the turnaround in 5 weeks? Do you worry about the hands?
I'm not worried about the hands right now. No, I'm gonna have Rudy cast them up real good, and I'm not gonna hold back.